Let's go back to the diagram of the firm theory I had used before to let you understand how we are progressing through the material in the second part of the course. We first focus on costs. Then we switch to the revenue side and derive the profit equation all firms use to maximize profits. Produce an output where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Then we first focus on those perfectly competitive firms that have no control over the price, where P equals marginal revenue. In these markets, the firm demand is perfectly elastic, and the firm must maximize profits namely by changing its costs since it has no control over the left-hand side of the profit equation. The rest of the semester, we will focus on firms that do have some degree of market power over the price, what we call price makers. The extreme case of this is a firm that has zero competition. This is what we call a classic monopoly. Since that is the easiest case of firms with market power, we are going to start with the extreme case this week. And while the government works very hard at breaking any potential monopoly firms, there are actually quite a few out there still. Yet, the most realistic and interesting example are those firms that are somewhat in the middle, have some market power to change their price, but are not perfect monopolies. Economists separate these firms into two broad categories: monopolistic competition and oligopoly. Monopolistic competition is an industry with many firms, but each of them has some degree of product differentiation. Think about the airline market in a large city like Chicago. Oligopoly, on the other hand, is a market with just a handful of firms. Now think about the airline industry in a small city like Champaign-Urbana, or large retail chains in most of the US market. In both of these cases, monopolistic competition and oligopoly, firms have some degree of market power, yet they don't constitute the complete market. We will deal with those cases during the last 3 weeks of the course.